Good evening. You're watching Singapore Tonight. I'm Genevieve Wu. The Singapore government is set to actively engage and leverage on new media at the next general election due in 2012. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong said the government is already building up some capabilities, but still, he added, there is a place for traditional media to be the trusted source of information. He was speaking exclusively to Channel News Asia's chief editor, Deborah Soon, on the evolving media landscape ahead of the channel's 10th anniversary in March. More from Imelda Saad.
Citing the US as an example, Mr. Lee noted that US President Barack Obama's team not only put out messages on the web during his campaign, but also operated on the web as a means to work together, organize and raise money. Noting that that's the way the new generation operates, Mr. Lee said it's going to happen in politics too. Already, the Singapore government has announced initiatives to relax rules governing new media.
We're still learning. It's not easy to make this transition. It's like going from sea to land or vice versa. You're changing your medium and you need to get comfortable with it.
But still, Mr. Lee noted there will always be a role for traditional media to present trusted, unbiased and informed opinions. Even if some may feel that information generated by traditional media is rather tame compared to what's out there online. He noted that the traditional media has seen an increase in viewership and readership despite growth of the new media.
Well, there is a place called the Wild West and there are other places which are not so wild. And the new media, some of it are Wild West and anything goes and people can say anything they want. But even in the internet, there are places which are more considered, more moderated, where people put their names down and identify themselves.
On the role of a news broadcaster like Channel News Asia, which is marking its 10th year on air, Mr. Lee said there's a need for a channel which is not wearing what he termed Western spectacles.
And we felt there was a scope for a perspective from Asian eyes. Not to put over ideology or doctrine, but just present the facts.
The challenge, said Mr. Lee, is to be able to boil down information and present news neutrally out of Singapore.
Catch more of the Prime Minister's interview on Channel News Asia.